All right, team, let's talk about the hip hinge. The hip hinge is what you're gonna use in your deadlifts, you're gonna use it in your kettlebell swings, right? And it's important that you understand exactly what you should be feeling when you hip hinge. So I'm gonna start with my feet right underneath my hips. From here, I wanna make sure my core stays nice and engaged. My spine is gonna stay neutral, so that means my spine is gonna stay straight. I'm standing next to this wall, and you'll see why in a second. So from here, I'm gonna make sure that my knees are not locked out, but have a soft bend in them. All right, and then from there, I'm gonna push my hips back, and as soon as I feel my bum touch the wall, I'm gonna shoot those hips forward. All right, that's gonna be the start to the hinge. So this is a great way to practice that hip hinge, and as you get more comfortable, you can move further away from that wall, right? But the idea is I wanna send my hips back, I wanna feel my hamstrings loading as I do this, and then I'm going to push my hips through. Once you become comfortable with hinging against the wall, it's time to do it out in the open. So I have this dumbbell here just to show you what a hip hinge, if I was doing a RDL or a Romanian deadlift, would look like. So I'm gonna have my weight here in front of me. I wanna think about pulling those shoulders together. That's gonna help keep my back in that nice neutral position we spoke about earlier. And then from here, same thing, I wanna pretend that that wall is behind me and really reach my hips back. Once I feel like my hamstrings are fully loaded, or if I feel like I might lose that neutral spine, right, I'm going to shoot my hips forward, right? So I'm sending my hips back, back, back. I feel my hamstrings loaded. I'm gonna shoot my hips forward, squeeze my butt at the top, all right? One thing I want you to be careful of here is hyperextending at the hip. So you'll see people sometimes, as they come back up, do a slight lean back. I want you to avoid this. I want you to instead think about shooting straight up and getting as tall as you can. So here's what it should look like. And that is your basic hip hinge into a deadlift.